You know that when you're working on a public holiday, especially Christmas Day, you have to have that day either before or after to celebrate those sort of things with, you know, people you like. So we did that last night. This fridge here has got a sign on the front that strictly says no food, no water, no shit in there but beer. But look, it's full of fucking food. It's food that came off the smoker, so I'm not too fussed. There is some beer in there, so let's get into a beer review. Hey guys, well, welcome back to beer reviews of the BeerSarge, and yeah, so we had our Christmas last night. So yeah, this will be hair of the dog for me, this beer review, and it's one I've been looking forward to doing for a while. Like the cans have been sitting in the fridge for a week or two, because that lead up to Christmas, that week before everyone else goes off on leave and shit, it's fucking pretty busy. So I haven't had a chance. But anyway, we're going to get into this one here, and it's one that I saw it in the liquor store, and picked it up because back in the old days I was a bit of a punk kid. Yeah, Punkheads Brewing. Yeah, I saw it and I thought, fuck, that appeals to me. This one's called Radiohead. Now, what I did is I did a bit of digging, not a lot, because, you know, generally my research, it leads me down rabbit holes and, conspiracy theories and all that sort of shit. And but anyway, I did a bit of research, and it appears that these fellas have only been going since about September this year, and they've got 2 brews out, so you know what that is, eh? That means we're going to do 2 reviews today, and the other one's in the fridge as well. So this one's called Radiohead Hazy IPA. It's the very first brew that's come out of this, Punkhead Brewing. Now, what it says on the side here is, we're new kids on the block. They're not, because that's imagine that, Punkhead Brewing, and they're saying we're new kids on the block. Okay, but anyway, we have a bit of an attitude. The nuts and bolts of it all is, you should try this, it'll blow your head off. A refreshing explosion of tropical fruit with a solid hint of citrus. Tropical fruit and citrus and hazy IPA kind of go together hand in hand, so looking forward to that. Please recycle so we can make another brew. Nice little bit of, what do you call that? Sustainability, I think that's called. And it says on here, ingredients are malt, hops, yeast and water, just like real beer should be. So this is a 440 can, it's a 6.5. I think they were running it around about $9.99, something like that. Pretty cool can, called Radiohead. Not the band. It's not the band, so this isn't a band beer like we've done before. This is Punkheads Brewing Radiohead Hazy IPA. The artwork on the side of the can, well, the artwork is very cool. It's Taylor Moody designed it, and the artist is Fiona Clark. Yep, Fiona Clark Art.co.nz. Check that out. And Punkhead Brewing, they're on Facebook, Instagram and all that sort of jazz. So let's get this in a, look at that. Can you see that? Tightly formed bubbles trying to escape the can already. Let's get this into this glass. Yeah, not even looking. Perfect. Oh yeah, look at that. It's got some gaseous. Just gassing it off. Gassing it off. I've had a couple of bloody jelly shots of fucking vodka today, so just to take the edge off last night. It wasn't too late, it was about 11:30 or something like that. Oh, fuck, that smells good. Oh, that does smell good. Now, I have to admit that yesterday I did sort of delve down into the bottom shelf of the beer fridge. I had to delve into the bottom shelf because you can't sit on these all night. You go fucking broke. So I had to delve into the small green cans. So there was a few of those last night, and yeah, good fun was held by all, as they say. This smells so fruity. and there's that little bit of oily, sort of diesely sort of smell in there. That road tar smell that we all like. That smells pretty good. I don't know what hops are in here. Doesn't say what the hops are, but we'll give it a snort. Oh my god, that is good. Let's get that in there. Oh, that was good. So it's quite a subtle. It's got a subtle. It's like the citrus taste to this is very pronounced. So it's very citrusy, with those back notes. Like you look off into the distance longingly, and you can taste those tropical fruits. You can taste those when you look off into the distance, and you're savouring that last mouthful. And being that this is the first beer of the day, it's fucking very well received. That's great. So there you go. That's one worth trying. This one, I would assume, and I'm assuming because that's what you do, to make an ass out of you and me, is that the malt in this is it's not as prominent, so you don't get the malty flavour. What you're picking up with this one is mainly hops. You don't get it's a 6.5. You're getting that. It's a full experience. It's fucking pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, so that's Radiohead, the very first brew from Punkhead Brewing. Let's try their next one. And through the magic of television, we're back. There was a big, maybe, I don't know, was there a big poof, like an explosion, and we came back. Number 2, check this out. Check this one out. This one here is Punkheads Brewing. Safety Pinhead Hazy IPA. Yeah, I guess sticking with that punk theme. It says here, punk was never about the music, it was all about the attitude. That is, yeah. Although I don't know whether New Kids on the Block, and I know it was just a play on words, but New Kids on the Block, you know. Anyway, it says aromas of mojito, grapefruit. Got some like midgies flying around down here. Aromas of mojito, grapefruit, and ripe mandarin across a backdrop of thick, oily hoppiness. I'm looking forward to this. Hops, motueka, Moteri, and Citra. 440ml, 6.5. Again, Fiona Clark did the artwork on here. It says 25 kilograms of hops were harmed in the making of this beer, which is perfect. They're sacrificial plants. And it does say here, brewed in Mangawai for Punkhead. Now, there is a new brewery down in Mangawai, and I'm thinking maybe the contract brewing for Punkhead, or maybe that is where Punkhead are. But Punkhead says here they're at Rosedale Road in Albany, which is Auckland. But yeah, maybe they are doing their brewing up in Mangawai. Be interesting to know. If you know, comment down below. That's how it goes. Fuck, that all rhymed. I could rap. Young fella was rapping last night. I don't know what they teach these children these days, but it was pretty fucking sad to watch. He thought he was good. Yeah, the music, I don't know. Anyway, getting back to the beer. So the last one tried to jump out of the can, this one doesn't. It's sort of sitting there, just below the surface. Oh, this is light. Light colour, like a... Oh, that's... you could almost think that it was, you were pouring a sour in here. But you're not. But the different colour and, you know, the size of the head, totally different to that last one. Totally different to Radiohead. Smell. Yeah, that is fucking good. That's really citrusy. Like, really citrusy. Oh, God, that is good. Quite light on the malt. Mojito. Kind of get that. That little bit of, what the hell was that? That little bit of sort of bitiness with a sort of an underlying sort of lime sort of citrus coming in through the back there. It's fucking really nice. Yeah, that's a good one. That's another good one. Okay, so this is these fellas here. Punkheads. Punkheads Brewing. Yeah, give them a crack. You see these, so here we go. Here's another small brewery that's just kicked off. They've only got 2 brews going at the moment. Yeah, support your fucking small breweries, otherwise they'll all disappear. That seems to be the way it's happening. So give these guys a crack. Same again, about $8.99, $9.99, something like that, from Liquorland. Well worth the try. There you go. There's another Christmas beer review from BeerSarge. So look after yourselves over the holiday season. Don't drink and drive, and be nice to your neighbours and stuff. You know, do that stuff. Alright, catch you later.